What's going on, guys? My name is Jake, or Disciple, and so this is my second attempt at doing this, but this was just showcasing my Minecraft world that I currently play on, and my HD PVR decided to freak out on me, or really, it was my computer I used to record, but starting this again. So instead of starting with the lesser stuff first and not get to the better stuff because the lack of, I don't know, just the computer's a piece of junk. But anyway, so I'll just start with a big thing. Now here are the coolest things in my world. Now these are twin towers, twin glass towers, and essentially these are kind of modeled after the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, which, if you don't know what that is, you're welcome to Google them. Just Google Kuala Lumpur towers and Google image, and these will come up. Essentially, it's a model from that. They're one of the tallest buildings in the world. They're very, very cool buildings, and they have this little sky bridge that connects the two, which is cool. So essentially, I got this idea from my dad, actually, and my brother's skyscraper, which he just did in like an hour, just to kind of test things out. But what I did was I wanted to make them all glass, and I knew that was going to be a challenge because glass takes a little while to make. You got to harvest the sand, and then you got to cook it into the glass, and I knew it was going to take me a while, and it did. It took me probably around, I would say total time actually spent doing these was around 20 hours to 20 to 25 hours would be my guess. And I'm happy how they turned out. And you see the clouds, they pass through them because they're actually higher than the clouds. They're actually like I think 3 or 4 blocks away from the height barrier. I was going to do another layer. Turns out if I would have continued on that layer, I would have hit the height barrier. So I just decided to top it out where I was, and you know, I don't think that was necessarily a bad thing because the clouds do go through them, and it looks cool with them going through almost the tip of the buildings. And so all those little blocks here, I'll go across here. This is most likely just temporary. I just built this to get across a little bit faster. Let me go on this one. So these are glowstone, and I don't actually have doors on them because doors, turns out, look rather crappy. And the dirt, I'm thinking about replacing with stone, but we'll see. And this is all glowstone, so at night these things light up, and it is really, really cool. It's raining now, which is rather convenient, so you'll get to at least see somewhat of how they light up. But the tapering. So most people don't actually taper their buildings, but you look at any skyscraper that's not a complete square, and they do this. They taper inwards like this, and it's to give the appearance of just some texture on the building. And that was a suggestion from my dad, and I'm glad he suggested it because it makes them look a ton better. So that's the towers. Those are the kind of crown jewel of my world. And my world's pretty much just a large compilation of random buildings that I felt like making. And if it becomes dark, I'll head back over here at the end of the video. So I'll go through the rest of the stuff in my in my video, but I'm gonna warn you, it's pretty much all downhill from here. This was just supposed to look a little bit like an observation tower that you would see in an airport. This one right here, that one, was actually the second structure I built in Minecraft. No, the third. I take that back. I thought it would be cool to make a mock of the Colosseum from ancient Rome, and it turns out building circular structures in Minecraft is much, much, much more difficult than I thought. And let's go back in here. At least I got the floor right. The floor was indeed sand. but I didn't anticipate how hard it is to make something look like a circle, and I still haven't straightened that out. I think if I made it bigger, it would look more circular, but for the time being, this is what it is, and I don't think I'm going to edit this one in a different world. Maybe I'll expand it a little bit and try to perfect it and make actual, you know, stands for seats and stuff. But as of right now, that's where that stands. So that was the third thing I built. This little skyscraper right here was actually built by my brother, and he thought it was going to be cool to just try to build something that was really tall. That's the Hollywood sign. My brother also built that. Let's see, here we go. This is where I mined a lot of the sandstone for this right here, which is a pyramid. This was actually the second thing I built in Minecraft, and I'll go in there in 1 second. This was my second house I built right here, kind of resembling a modern architectural style, and it's pretty much just sandstone floors, little rooms. So that was pretty cool. And this is a pyramid. Now I've been to some of my friends' worlds, and they didn't have a pyramid, nor did they have 2 glass towers. So I thought let's be a little bit different. And I built this to be, as the sign says, a community house. So if somebody joins my world that's just getting started, they can get supplies, they can cook, they can get crafting tables, they can sleep, they can store, and do whatever they want. And this is the place where they can do it. And I am notoriously known for my low ceilings, because as I'm building the buildings, I forget that usually it's nicer if your head is not almost scraping the ceiling. But you know, whatever. And then the floor is a cross. I thought that was pretty cool, and now that I think about it, it's rather ironic that I have a cross in the middle of a pyramid. I'll let you think about that one. That's my buddy Jesse, that's actually his house right there. And he's only hitting me because he wants me to join the party, so I'll try to make this fast so I can talk to him. This is my buddy James's house, and this is my brother's bridge, and this was the first thing I ever built in Minecraft. This little house. So yeah, that's the first thing I did when I started. I tried to make a lava moat, and I made the mistake of building this wooden fence around it before I put the lava in. When I put the lava in, it caught the fence on fire, so I had to bucket in some water, put the lava out, demolish all the fences, re-put the fences in there. Then I had obsidian to deal with, which I needed a diamond pickaxe for that. My buddy happened to find diamonds, mined it out, and I decided to plant some shrubs instead. So, history of the house. And let's see, this is the bridge that I built to the castle, and that's actually my friend Brendan's house, and that's some random guy's house. I honestly just some person that joined my world. And this is my little castle, and this is supposed to look like a drawbridge, so imagine these as chains, and this as the drawbridge itself, and this is supposed to simulate the gate. And just imagine the gate is actually up in there, although I realize now that it really can't be because there's no stone for it to be in. But anyway, this is inside open roof, because I've never seen a castle with a closed roof. And let me go on top because it has a much better view of the actual castle. So, this is what the castle is. 4 square rooms, which have not been furnished yet. Furnished, whatever. But as of right now, this is where this stands. I still need to furnish it. This is my brother's house right there, and let's see. He actually has another house on the other side with his farm there. Now this was my first attempt at building a roller coaster and experimenting with going underwater. And I do, in fact, realize that it is not completely underwater. So yes, I understand that, but it was the first time I've ever experimented with it, so I didn't expect it to be perfect, nor did I expect the roller coaster to be very good. It was just kind of a fun thing that I did one night while I couldn't sleep. So I'll take a little tour, and this shall be I guess the anticlimactic finale of this video. And here we go. Okay, enough of that. Oh, come on, let me out, let me out. There we go. Back to first. Out. No, first. There we go. Oh, where did my minecart get? Ooh. Hello, governor. Thanks for stopping on such short notice. And I'm also aware my British accent is horrendous. Anyway, so that's my world as it is right now. It's actually getting dark, so let me go back and show you the towers when they're actually lighting up from the glowstone, because it's rather magnificent, if it isn't arrogant for me to say. You know, I should have brought a boat. It would have went much quicker. Okay. Back on land. All sound effects provided by Jake. Oh, how I entertain myself. Anyway. Let me... Oh, and that's my friend James's house. I don't know if I mentioned that. So, that's how they glow. And I think it looks rather cool. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see them better. Oop, 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 jump, jump. Aha. So, that's how they look at night. Which I think is pretty cool. So, hopefully I'll be doing some Minecraft videos of me actually building things. But I just wanted to share with you guys that I do in fact play Minecraft, and I enjoy it. So next time I get a wild hair to build something, I will in fact record it, and I'll share it with you guys. So thanks for watching, and please leave a like or something if you managed to somehow make it through this whole video. I would appreciate it if you liked it. I'm trying to grow my channel a little bit, as I stated in one of the vlogs, or maybe both vlogs. I honestly don't remember. But not for the sake of getting a bunch of views, just honestly for the sake of, hopefully, if people want somebody else to watch, that they, you know, maybe they'll find my channel and say, hey, this guy's not bad, he has some interesting things to say. And yeah, but if you do like it, maybe share it with a friend. You know, one of your buddies that you know watches gaming videos on YouTube. Just say, hey, you know, I know this guy that posts videos, and maybe you like his content. And if you don't feel like doing that, well, I still hope you enjoyed the video. And have a nice night, guys. And I will talk to you sometime in the future.